What's up, y'all? This is your co-host, your favorite cousin. Matter of fact, your favorite cousin, Taron, man, of Lead Your Lineage. 2024 for Lead Your Lineage was dope year, man. We brought our family back together for the first time. I feel like I'm on Friday. Man, we had dope interviews with many different guests. And man, we had many great episodes, man. So this video right here, we gonna go from the beginning of 2024 all the way to the end, man. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy the video.
Like, keep going to the point where you can tell your younger self, this is what you dreamed about and this is what you're doing. A lot of times, there's so much to worry about the future. We already know what happened in the past, but we never focus on the present. We're not presently in the present because we're so focused on, this is my future, this is my future. Nothing's wrong with being proactive, but celebrate your wins. Talk about the good. In that moment, talk about the good. When you can give somebody their flowers while they're still alive, give them.
The thing I learned about a marriage, because when I'm learning about a marriage, man, make sure we keeping ourselves married, is you gotta know how to adapt. There's no such thing as roles. What I say, roles are what play, roles are in movies. Movies end. Let me say it again clearly. Roles are in movies, and movies end. When you adapt, it's longevity, it's forever, it's eternity, knowing how to adapt. If you know how to adapt, that means you always good. When you playing a role, eventually your role ends.
Always speak to the queen in her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Always try to speak life into your partner, because they need that, and that's really what it should be. That's what we should aim for. It's not easy. Your wife can try to constantly uplift them and speak to who you see them for what they are, and not for what you feeling in that moment.
Yeah.
You know, like
it was just a connection. It didn't matter what dislikes, dysfunctions, whatever things that went on in the family. Grandma always found a way to make peace with it and always bring family together for us to eat, talk, love on one another, and just look out for each other in spite of all the differences that may have been there.
A lot of people may think like intergenerational dysfunction is some like huge thing that is like so mythical and magical and all that stuff, right? Like, yeah, it's
Simple.
It can be that too. It can be that too, but it's really simple. Like the first step is super simple. It's super simple. It's just working at something that wasn't done in the previous generation. Like, for example, I use the example very often of my dad, him just saying the words, "I love you" and "I love you too," ended the generational dysfunction.
It's our bloodline thing?
No. Go back to genetics. I did say something about genetics earlier. Right. Probably so. You know, probably so. Because, because I always say, yeah, you on my mama's side, so yeah, bro, hell yeah, it's a genetic something. Because I always say I get that hustling shit from my mama. Bro, yeah, you on my mama's side. So yeah, bro. Yeah.
You done forgot we damn, cuz.
Nah, I done forgot what side you was. It was crazy. I knew you was cuz, but I'm like, damn, yeah, you is on my mama's side. So yeah, you got the hustling gene in you. I got one side of me that's crazy, then I got the hustling gene in me. And you know what I mean? So he on the hustling gene. So yeah, cuz, damn, yeah. It might be, yeah, cuz, you might got something. I can't believe, man, I can't, cuz normally, y'all, I don't never say me and cuz got this. I'll be like, nah, cuz, it skipped you. I skipped you. I like to say that. That's what's throwing me off, man. It didn't skip him, so it's kind of throwing me off.
We don't spend that time to really figure out what does being look like for us. What are we gifted with? What were we given that isn't serving what I'm here to do, and also my loved ones as well, because I care about them.
People always say, man, I'm the generational curse breaker, like it's a trend.
It's not, bro. It's shit hard.
When you the generational curse breaker, Bro, you gonna go through a crucifixion. You gonna go like now. You gonna get crucified because you gotta break every chain that's been piercing your bloodline for 3-4 generations. He just said it. Probably more.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, this is what, like, you, like, cosmically, you already assigned the team. So it's on you to protect that team, to carry out the mission of the team. What's the mission? What's the vision? What's the values? What are the core principles? What do we stand for? What's the brand? What's the brand of business or brand of basketball we're playing? That's all it is, y'all.
First, learn who you are as a person. That's what I genuinely believe it is, because when you go back to saying men don't know how to communicate with men, women don't know how to communicate with women, then men don't know how to communicate with women, women don't know how to communicate with men. My thing is, I feel like a lot of people don't know who they are within themselves. So when it comes to not knowing who you are, you don't know how to communicate with yourself.
Absolutely.
So you don't know what your flaws are. You don't know what your pros are, your cons are. How do you communicate with a person you're interested in? How do you communicate with your parents? How do you communicate with your coworkers, your siblings, just anything? But if, like I said, if you don't know who you are as a person, you don't know, okay, well, it's a couple words that might set me off or might trigger me. Or it's a couple things that, okay, if this person do this, I'm cool with it. But if you turn around and do this, then it's like, all right, you hurt me.
Hustle culture is dead over here. Hustle culture is dead. You know, the best thing I loved about Spain? The siesta. They take a break. They close down. 12 o'clock. Everything's closed. You can't find nothing open. They'll see you again at 7. But they done had lunch with their families. They done spent time together. The spouses are going out on midday dates, you know. And then life picks back up in the evening and you go have dinners late and all that. That's the life that we miss because we're hustling. Hey, I don't want to hustle at all. Rick Ross, you can keep it. I'm done with it. No, live life in ease. And honestly, the hustle culture is what's killing us.
It's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. We're having strokes and heart attacks. And there are 30-year-olds having strokes, heart attacks, because they're pushing themselves to the max. For what?
Man, make sure you don't ignore who you are. Just because you doing you writing, I'm just gonna talk about what I'm doing. I'm writing a book, getting my clothing line back together, keep going great on my podcast, making my podcast grow, being a great husband, being a great father, being a great cousin, being a great brother, being a great son. Shout out to my mama, Trinette Yvette Gaddis. What up,
Absolutely.
mama?
Shout out to cuz.
Being a great grandson, a great nephew. Shout out to my mom, my auntie, and my grandma too. Just being this great person. Don't forget to be great to yourself.
Absolutely.
Because that's where we all lack. I feel like that's here you go. We're just waiting for you to realize that that's not gonna bring you peace. How many times I keep telling people, what is money gonna change, bro? Everybody, if I had $1 billion today, bro, $1 billion is still not gonna bring you peace. If you got a broken family with $1 billion, you're gonna have $1 billion with a broken family. If you got a broken heart, you're gonna have $1 billion with a broken heart. If you got a broken soul, you're gonna have a broken soul with $1 billion. Bro.
Yeah, it's tragic.
If you don't feel happy and successful from yourself when you get $1 billion, you're gonna be an unsuccessful, fulfilled person with $1 billion. Now you're gonna be like everybody else. Oh, money don't mean nothing. You gotta find that from yourself, bro. I'm on my podcast, so I'm gonna say this. You know what I really wanted to say? Mama and grandma and auntie, that's because y'all ain't never walked around with no dick. That's what I wanted to tell you.
Man, I'm glad you didn't say that. I would have jumped on him.
Hey, it's the truth, cuz. No, it's the truth.
Top always said, he said, study long, study wrong. My dad always said that when we would be playing cards, right, playing Tonk or something, playing 21, whatever we playing, right? I declare war, whatever, right? He would always say, study long, study wrong.
Being the melanated man in America attempting to make it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. People understand it. People understand it, but people don't really understand
They
what
don't.
that is.
They don't.
They don't understand.
No, they don't.
Like they get where we coming from.
Man.
They feel us, but like the responsibility of like what that really entails. And I'm saying that I'm speaking to myself. I'm just now getting into an overstanding of it.
Bro,
that really is.
That's right. No, we not allowing we stripping our kids' childhood more than anything we ever. I mean, in my opinion, if you look at it as a whole,
It's ironic that you said that. Go ahead.
that we stripping their childhood, cause it's just not us. It's because of the social media, the little stuff that they can even bump into when they go to school. It's all of this. All this affects, and it's stripping their childhood. My daughter, man, I'm gonna keep it 100, and it hurts my heart that I gotta say this, bro. When my daughter goes play with black little girls,
It sounds cliche, but run your own race. Be true to yourself. In today's age, we are so pressured with what social media looks like and what other people are doing, and we feel like we are not equal. And man, we are gonna be buried one day. You know, we're going to the same place. It's like, live your life, you know, run your own race. That's probably the best advice that I can tell anyone, man. Your path is your path. Your life has already been written out. You're just literally walking through destiny. Simple as that. So
it's Lead Your Lineage.
I know what it is.
The co-hosting cousins.
May 19th, co-hosting cousins doing a live podcast.
Live, baby.
What we gonna be talking about, cuz?
Man, cuz we're gonna be giving them the ins and outs. So why family is important, cuz. Why the hell is 8 billion people getting controlled by 100 families, cuz? We gonna explain how powerful family is. If it's 100 families taking care of all of those people, man, that means family is more important than a single man. And this is my second cousin, so.
Absolutely. Y'all know the vibes. May 19th, doors open at 2. Recording starts at 2:30 at the Ujama Bookstore.
Yes, sir.
Lead yourself so you can lead your lineage.
Yes, sir.
We'll see y'all soon.
To start a family, believe it or not, is sex. Well, I say this because we have to look at sex different. I feel like, man, that is the foundation, the foundation of it, man. Because we taught how to, right now, everybody looking, how to make this woman, how to orgasm, or how to make him orgasm better, or this, that. We need to really teach, and really, even adults need to learn, like, damn, sex create families, bro. Sex is not just sex out here, bro. We lost out right now. I feel like we too scared to talk about it. Oh, that's so taboo. Man, this we all here through sex. Ain't nobody in here, mama or daddy was a virgin. You know what I mean?
The kids had to have some fun. July 6th. Bye-bye, family. See you soon.
Who you gonna be introducing to the Lead Your Lineage family? Come through, make sure you bring your family. Like I said, July 6th at Holiday Park at the Pavilion. See y'all there.
I don't want to wasn't.
The family reunion. Who you gonna be introducing? July 6th at Holiday Park. We gonna have an arm wrestling contest. Y'all just seen my boy. We gonna have free food and we gonna have a great time. Make sure y'all come. 1 p.m. through 7 p.m. at the Pavilion at Holiday Park. I see y'all soon, baby. Peace. At the family reunion, who we introducing? This is Cara, and she ain't got no teeth, but she chew in a way, cause my daughter love to eat. July 6th at Holiday Park, who you gonna be introducing to the Lead Your Lineage family? Come through, make sure you bring your family. Like I said, July 6th at Holiday Park at the Pavilion. See y'all there.
We doing all this business stuff and whatnot, and doing all this community work. We're not doing family work. We gotta really get in tune with really getting back to the family. Like, sit down with your family. You need the space, you need the time, and you need some food.
It ain't that hard to get family together.
Yeah, I'm just trying to run a checkup like a doctor. All of them are acting, need an Oscar. I just want a couple grand and make the family proud. I'm sick of penny pinching like a foster. I need some pitching off these writtens. They always want a discount, but don't add on to my distance. I do this all in love, you best believe it's still a business. Can't flip commas off your comments, I can't compound off your interest. Can't be cold-hearted though, got my course from the stove. Had a coat with the portions of pain, it was potent. They cloaked at my painting. Strokes from Jehovah, but still I got framed as a young dumb nigga by the police. Tryna get my grandma out the churches with a dope beat. Dead beats. I ain't to the rhythm of the dope fiends. Had to give up life. Then run a checkup like a doctor. All of them are acting, need an Oscar. I just want a couple grand.
So I'm the director of a program, a nonprofit organization called Why Aren't You Smiling? And my son, who's incarcerated, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison. He started the program from his jail cell. So we help kids with their mental health. So we do a lot of different organic things to help the kids battle depression, anxiety, anger, you know, all those types of things. The common denominator in most of the kids in my program are single parent homes or no relationship with a father. That is the common denominator. So most of them struggle with that, don't even know they're struggling with that. And that was what my son was struggling with. I'm married. He has a stepfather, but his own biological father didn't have anything to do with him. And so he struggled with that.
100 couple grand to make my mama smile and make my family proud. Oh, no, no.
I'm just trying to run a check up like a doctor. All of them are acting, need an Oscar. I just want a couple grand and make the family proud. Sick of penny pinching like a foster.
All of them are acting, need an Oscar. To make my family proud.
Y'all checking in on your people.
All the time.
Absolutely. Like, even just, hey, I'm just thinking about you. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you need anything? Or, hey, the simple, I love you. I'm just thinking, like, love you, need something, let me know. Like, that shit go a long fucking way.
Long way.
A long way.
I had the challenges of kind of taking the world up on myself because there was nobody else around me that looked like me or had to deal with the stuff that I had to deal with. And now knowing like what mental health and anxiety and depression and all those things, I dealt with all that. Attempted to commit suicide twice when I was in elementary school. But basketball saved me though, just by teaching myself how to play basketball and being able, because that the era that I was in and where I live, people played basketball.
That's how we change the world. Doing all this stuff together instead of doing it in a silo, doing it by yourself. Do it together.
Yeah.
Especially with your family. If you got family, do it with your family.
Yes. That's what we
That's how we change the world. Ain't no politicians gonna change the world. No police officers gonna change the world. Ain't no military, no president.
No.
Ain't no Senate.
You know the problem,
judges gonna change it. It's your family.
You know the problem? How to make somebody nut. All these videos going around. Oh, how to make somebody orgasm fast. Fuck all that. We need to figure out, is the motherfucker you about to make orgasm capable and have the morals and values and principles, the MVPs of being a father or a mother? This is the fuck the first conversation, the first thought should be.
Are as unique as we would like to think that we are. And so I would say never stop learning. about yourself and the family you come from, the environment that you come from. And yeah, know that all of it plays a key role into who you are as a person and more than likely what you're facing and going through right now. So yeah.
Hold on. Quick question. How our family started? Nope. Hell nah. Fucking. Sex. Doing the do. Knocking boots. Man, and that's exactly how I started my last podcast, with my grandma front row seat. Man, make sure y'all come and see my next live, September the 29th, baby. Doors open at 2:45. We gonna start shooting at 3:30 p.m. at P30, your favorite spot. Man, who knows what I'm gonna say next, baby. Make sure you bring your grandma. I might say
They don't fit no more. So they're like,
dropping them today.
like the procrastination don't fit in this tool belt. So I gotta get a new one. I gotta let that go. The laziness, that don't fit into this tool belt anymore. That gotta go. The ego, that don't fit in there anymore. They gotta let that go. Not being empathetic, they gotta. And I've always been empathetic, but I just wasn't conscious of it. Because I always put logical before the empathy.
But I can move in these things though. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna take them back. I can move. I'm like, it's like a relaxed fit. It's called the relaxed fit. So I can move, stretch, I can do whatever in these, right? But it's like, damn, I ain't feeling how they looking though. Yeah. I'm like,
Avatar, goddammit. Look, the Fire Nation, the problem was they had everybody dressing like the Fire Nation. They had everybody moving and grooving like the Fire Nation. They had people listening to Fire Nation music, eating Fire Nation food. And they was earthbenders and they was waterbenders and they couldn't, and they was, well, the airbenders was gone. But anyway, there was the other benders and they couldn't do theirs. They got to eat certain foods to be in. They got to move their bodies and move their bodies different. They wear a different type of clothing. They had to get into their nature in order to bloom. Because that's what the Avatar did. He separated everybody to make peace. He separated everybody so everybody can live into their own thing. And when everybody came together, they was in peace.
I had to like work through that, cuz. And then like really being able to, okay, this really isn't that bad. And like knowing the power in being vulnerable. When I discovered that, it was one, liberating, for one. And then two, it's something that can help somebody else that's going through the same issue I'm going through and growing through. So I'm able to get liberated. I'm able to help somebody. Those are my two top things right there. If I can do that, that's all. I'm in my purpose on purpose.
Hey, what's up?
I tell all young men this, there's always mentors out there. Don't be afraid to get a mentor. Find a real OG. A real OG, not the stuff you see in the movies. Somebody that's established, that got a track record of being some, you can find that father figure in them, and you don't got to do it on your own. And just because you grew up in a single mother household, that don't make you less. You just lacked, a father figure. But you can find them, out there, if you're looking for them. And it's time for us to really just unveil that trauma. That's all what we are dealing with. That's why I love Kendrick Lamar.
Damn, new boy fresh. I will not let my circumstance or situation dictate my elevation to the top. Is why I strive to be. 100% hard body attitude. My success in life depends on me.
Attitude, character, integrity, love. When I lay down last night, I pray for all the above. Respect my hood, love my bros. But I'm tired of looking at life between these iron poles. No more excuses. I'm tired of playing games. Back for the court, that is his lane.
Big new boy.
We put our own selves in the box, bro. They done took the box off of us And we still living. You know, it's a experiment with nets, right? If you have some nets and you leave the lid open, they'll jump high, they'll get out that motherfucker, they'll jump out the jar and they'll fly around that. But if you put a lid on there and the dogs they keep hitting their head, eventually they'll stop jumping to that link where they won't hit their head on the lid, right? Then when they have the offspring, guess what? And all that. After a while, you can take the lid off, and they would never jump past out of the lid ever again because they all been taught that it's a lid up there and you can hurt yourself, even though the lid gone.
Yep.
They took that lid off of us, y'all, and we don't even know. We still jumping, barely jumping. Oh, we only could jump this high. God damn it, jump!
We do.
For real.
A lot of black families today be beefing. Oh, cuz, why ain't you pull up to my birthday at the club? I had a session and everything. Oh, why ain't you come to your nephew or your niece's birthday party? It ain't cuz, cuz and them ain't rocking with you. They tired from work. We're working 2 or 3 different jobs. But why are we so stressed out, burnt out because of capitalism? If we study history and make sense of the present to explain capitalism, then we're gonna say, okay, this argument that I have with my cousin, auntie, mama, whoever, is not because of an individual situation or confrontation. It's because of the system. If we can understand basic stuff like that, that'll really help the black family unit today.
We doing all this business stuff and whatnot, and doing all this community work. We're not doing family work. We gotta really get in tune with really getting back to the family. Like, sit down with your family. You need the space, you need the time, and you need some food.
It ain't that hard to get family together. Yeah, I'm just trying to run a check up like a doctor. All of them are acting, need an Oscar. I just want a couple grand and make the family proud. I'm sick of penny pinching like a foster. I need some pension on these riggins. They always want a discount, but